Welcome to AI in 10. I'm Chuck Goetschel, and every day I break down the biggest AI story in just 10 minutes. What it is, why it matters, and how you can actually use it. Let me tell you about the graph that has artificial intelligence researchers both thrilled and terrified. It's a simple chart that shows AI coding abilities over time, but the line isn't going up slowly anymore. It's shooting straight up like a rocket. And what that rocket means for your job, your kids' future, and your daily life is something we all need to understand right now. So here's what happened. A research group called METR, that stands for Model Evaluation and Threat Research, they test AI models to see how well they can write software. Think of it like giving the AI a programming test. Can it build an app? Can it fix broken code? Can it solve complex technical problems? For months, they've been tracking this steady improvement. AI models were getting better at coding, doubling their abilities roughly every 8 to 10 months. That's already pretty fast. But then Anthropic released something called Claude Opus 4.6 on February 20th. When METR tested this new model, their chart went absolutely crazy. The improvement wasn't gradual anymore. It was exponential. We're talking about AI coding abilities now doubling every 7 months, and the pace is actually accelerating. It's like watching a hockey stick graph where everything was normal and then boom, straight up. Daniel Becker, who runs METR, put it pretty bluntly. He said, I want to communicate that the situation is serious, that it's fast moving, that it appears not to be slowing down, that it is accelerating. Now, what makes Claude Opus 4.6 so different? It's not just one AI anymore. It's like a whole team of AI specialists working together. Think of it as having a lead programmer, a debugger, a tester, and a project manager all built into one system. These AI agents actually debate with each other, check each other's work, and refine their code just like human teams do. Plus, it has what they call a million token context window. That's tech speak for it doesn't forget what it was doing halfway through a project. Earlier AI models were like that friend who starts telling you a story, gets distracted, and completely forgets what they were talking about. This new version keeps track of everything. But here's the thing that has everyone either excited or worried. This isn't just about one company. Google just released Gemini 3.1 Pro with doubled reasoning power. XI launched Grok 4.2 that reduces AI errors by 65%. It's like every major AI company decided to have their breakthrough moment at exactly the same time. One researcher described it perfectly. They said AI progress looks like nothing, 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 everything. Just like how a pandemic starts with a few cases, then suddenly explodes everywhere. Okay, so why should you care about AI getting better at writing code? Because this isn't just about programmers anymore. This is about your daily life, your career, and your family's future. Let's start with jobs. If AI can now code at superhuman speeds, what happens to the 27 million people in America who work in tech-related fields? But it's not just programmers. Think about all the jobs that involve any kind of digital problem solving. Your kid wants to start a business selling custom t-shirts online. They used to need to hire a web developer for $5,000. Now they might be able to tell AI exactly what they want and get a fully functional website in an hour. Your spouse runs a small accounting firm. AI can now generate complex Excel formulas, build custom databases, and automate repetitive tasks that used to require hiring additional staff. You're a teacher. Instead of spending your Sunday afternoons creating lesson plans, you could upload your curriculum notes and get a complete teaching plan with activities, assessments, and even parent communication templates. The flip side, if you're a freelance web developer, or you make money doing basic data entry, or you charge people to set up their social media automation, those gigs might start disappearing faster than you expect. But here's what I've learned from building and selling my own AI-powered company. The people who thrive aren't the ones with the most technical skills. They're the ones who understand what problems need solving and how to communicate with AI to solve them. Your advantage isn't knowing how to code. It's knowing what your customers actually want. It's understanding your industry's pain points. It's being able to take AI's raw capabilities and turn them into something that actually helps real people. Think of AI as the ultimate power tool. A saw doesn't make you a carpenter, but in the right hands it makes a good carpenter incredibly powerful. The cost savings here are massive too. Remember when you needed a team of specialists for everything? Web designer, database expert, mobile app developer. Now you might be able to handle many of these tasks yourself, with AI doing the heavy technical lifting while you focus on strategy and creativity. So what can you actually do with this today? Let me give you something concrete you can try in the next hour. Now, first, go to claude.ai and create a free account. Don't worry about me. You don't need to be technical. This is about testing the water, not diving into the deep end. Here's a simple experiment. Think of something repetitive you do at work. Maybe you write the same type of email over and over. Maybe you create similar reports each week. Maybe you're always reformatting data from one system to another. Tell Claude exactly what you do, step by step. Then ask it to create a template or even write a simple script to automate part of that process. You'd be amazed at what it can figure out. For example, try this prompt. I run a small business and I need to send follow-up emails to customers who haven't responded to my initial quote in a week. Can you write me 3 different follow-up email templates that feel personal but not pushy? Or this one, I teach high school history and I spend hours each week creating quiz questions from my lesson materials. Can you show me how to turn my teaching notes into different types of quiz questions automatically? The key is being specific about your actual problem, not asking it to do something generic. Second, start paying attention to what tasks in your job could benefit from AI assistance, not replacement, assistance. Most people think AI is going to take over their job completely. That's not how this works. AI is going to make parts of your job faster and easier if you learn how to work with it. Third, have conversations with your kids about this. Seriously, they need to understand that the world they're entering is going to be fundamentally different. The skills that matter aren't just math and English anymore. They need to learn how to solve problems, communicate clearly, and work alongside AI tools. If your teenager's thinking about college majors, help them understand that every field is going to be AI enhanced. The question isn't whether AI will impact their career, it's whether they'll be leading that change or scrambling to catch up. Fourth, start small but start now. Download Claude's app on your phone. Use it for simple tasks. Ask it to help you plan a family vacation. Have it explain a work project you're struggling with. Get it to brainstorm solutions to a problem you're facing. The goal isn't to become an AI expert overnight. It's to get comfortable having AI as a thinking partner. As I always say, I'm not a career counselor or financial advisor. Talk to professionals for your specific situation. But I can tell you this, the people who start experimenting now are going to have a huge advantage over those who wait. And here's something most people don't realize. You don't need the latest and greatest AI model to get massive value. Even basic AI tools can save you hours each week if you use them consistently for the right tasks. The difference between people who succeed with AI and people who don't isn't technical knowledge. It's persistence and creativity. It's being willing to try something, have it not work perfectly, then try again with a better approach. Think of it like learning to use a smartphone 10 years ago. The first few weeks were frustrating, nothing worked exactly like you expected, but once you figured it out, you couldn't imagine life without it. AI is at that same tipping point right now, except this time, instead of just making your personal life more convenient, it's going to fundamentally change how work gets done. That graph showing AI coding abilities shooting straight up, it's not just about programming, it's a preview of what's coming to every knowledge-based job over the next few years. The question isn't whether this wave of change is coming, so it's whether you'll be riding it or getting swept away by it. The smartest move you can make right now is simple. Start learning how to work with AI instead of waiting for it to work around you. Because in a world where AI capabilities are doubling every 7 months, the biggest risk isn't moving too fast. It's standing still. That's today's AI in 10. If you want to go deeper and learn AI with a community of people just like you, join us at aihammock.com. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.